and gentlemen, welcome to the Indie Digest. Today we're looking at Risk of Rain. This is an interesting new roguelite platforming shooting Dota game. It's not a Dota game. It's kind of like a Dota game in its leveling system, but it's not a Dota. Ignore it. Okay, options. Very basic things. I will say it has got borderless window. I do like that. But the graphics, it is locked at a certain resolution. All you have is scale. That's all you have. I don't know what the exact resolution is, but it's small. Though it makes sense with the art style, so yeah, then you just have to argue whether or not the art style is good. Anyway, lots of replayability. I'll show this now because I don't intend to go up to the menu. A lot of unlockables. I have currently completed 14% of the game in my 90 minutes of play, though some of these achievements and stats are going to take me very long time to complete, as opposed to some of these very early things, so lots of things to do. There's also a monster log. I have collected one, and an item log. I've collected some. Let's start again. Alright, currently I have two unlocked. I have the Commando and the Enforcer. I do not care for the Enforcer, he is very slow. I like the Commando. Oh, there's also 3 difficulties. Only the medium and the high count towards progress. Easy doesn't. And I've only played medium. And it is still very hard, so there. I'm sure hard is even harder. This is the basic principle of the game. You have 4 abilities. I'm using the shoot right now. I just used the dodge. I just used the shotgun. And I just used the thing. Now the basic thing is there tends to be, from my experience, there is the Z ability, which is the basic attack, the absolute bog standard basic attack. There is X, which is a bit more power, but short cooldown, and then there is your special, which is on V. This guy shoots a lot, also both sides. And then there's like a more movement based one. For this guy it is the dodge roll. For the Enforcer it is he puts a shield up and can't move, which I know isn't technically a movement based one, but yeah, just details. It's not like an attack per se, so I suppose they fit in. I don't know if the rest of the characters will fit in with this basic sort of system, but the ones I've played so far have, so there you have it. This is a chest. I have $25, so I shall purchase what is ever in there, and what was in there is a set of glasses that make me occasionally do double damage. Cool, that's useful. Okay, there is fall damage. Also little chests, so they can give you stuff, like that one. You can jump, it's quite nice. Do I have $50? I do not. Oop, but I might be able to get some, yep, get some there. Get some there, I have 49. Damn. Let's go kill something. Now you may notice in the top right there is a timer and a little hourglass with a bar next to it. What that is the difficulty thing, sort of. Basically every time that bar goes up the game gets substantially harder. Right now it is on very easy, very shortly it shall move up to simply easy, and then it starts getting a bit crazy. Yeah. If you're not fast, this game will punish you. And it is seriously punishing. I've never got past maybe the 3rd or 4th bar. Oh, do I want to do the teleporter right now? I want to do the teleporter. Okay, this is what you do if you want to move forward quickly. You find this, which is the end of the level, and just get on it. You have to survive for 90 seconds, beat a boss, and then clear the rest of the enemies on the level, so, you know, nothing much. This is the big jellyfish enemy. If you're not a fan of sea creatures, you ain't gonna like this guy. Personally, I don't mind him. Also, he's not actually that difficult. Little... oh, good. Does quite a bit of damage if you let him hit you. Doesn't really matter if he's touching you, it's just those shots he does occasionally. Gotta try and dodge out the way of them. There's no way out here. Oop. Bit annoying this guy, I have to say, because it's very hard to keep off you. I always feel like I'm doing it wrong if I don't, but I mean, you don't have to. I think falling damage is sort of set, by the way. I don't think it matters how far you fall, otherwise that would have probably killed me. But it didn't, so yeah, what are you gonna do? That should have shot both ways. I don't know. Anyway, let's see. Graphics. This game has an interesting graphic style. It is annoyingly retro, not my favourite of all graphic styles. I usually prefer a clean one, but for what it is, it actually works quite nice. Considering how zoomed back it is, I don't really mind. There's only a few pixels per character. It really doesn't make a big difference to the whole thing. That being said, I wouldn't mind a bit cleaner, but it's not particularly jaggedy considering how small everything is, so it's not really an issue. The sound design seems to be quite nice. It's also quite loud. This is currently on the low settings the game will do, and I've had to turn it down a bit more after that in the mixer, but hopefully you can hear me, because if not, I have to do this again. Okay, there's 90 seconds. We have defeated the wave thing. No more enemies will spawn, only the 30 that have currently spawned. So now we just need to finally beat this goddamn jellyfish, along with all of the enemies. This will take quite some time. Oh my god, I hate this jellyfish so much. It has so much health, and it just will not back off. You have to be constantly moving. Much prefer the Colossus. He stays still. Ooh, and I actually got the achievement for beating the first level under 5 minutes. At least I did it. Don't know that I got an achievement for it. I thought there was one, but then I didn't see a pop-up. Maybe I missed it. Anyway, the basic gameplay is quite fun. It is reminiscent of... Well, I said that I compared it to a Dota game because of the way the 4 skills sort of work. Except that, you know, one skill sort of like your right click, actually. It's just your very basic attack. Oh my god, go away, Mr. Jellyfish. You're really goddamn annoying. Oh, finally. Survive a boss for less than 20% health. Another achievement. And I just got the ATG Missile Mark 1, a chance to fire a missile. Cool. So I believe that is every time I successfully hit an enemy, it rolls the dice to see whether I shoot a missile that homes in on another enemy. Very nice. There's a number of ones like that. There's another one that is drop and detonate 50% of your money. No, that's not something I want to do. Oh dear, I think I'm going to want to change that out as soon as possible. Yeah, it's terrible. Oh, it could be awesome and way to insta-kill bosses if you have a certain amount of money, but I feel like it's actually going to be terrible, so probably not going to be using it that much. Oh, this is a shrine. It's a random thing. You give it some money and it may or may not give you an item. That one, it did. That one, it gave me an item I already have. Though, apparently you can stack items, so sweet. I mean, I don't know if it's like diminishing returns or if it is actually like exponentially more. Probably not that one, otherwise it could randomly give you like ridiculously overpowered sort of setups. Though it is a roguelike, they have, you know, well, a roguelike light, like, sure, that was the right amount of things. And, you know, roguelikes in general have been known to sometimes make you overpowered very early on. It's frankly sort of why people keep playing them, for that one time. You know, they keep playing for all the times they get screwed. Just that one time the game hands them a golden battle axe from Wood Go. Yeah, the games never do that for me. They always try and screw me. This game so far though has seemed remarkably balanced, I have to say. I've done about the same every time I've played it, and I can't really tell if that means it is, if I'm just like bad at it and it just gets ridiculously hard at the same time. But if it, even if it does, that just, oh no, I did the wrong, oh dear. Even if it does that, it's sort of balanced. You rarely find that it's like the game has just screwed you out of good items. Whereas, and as far as I can tell, there are no items that are like insta-wins. As far as I can tell, I haven't been far in. But if you'll recall, if any of you out there are familiar with Binding of Isaac, as far as I know, there's nothing like Dr. Fetus or Epic Fetus. If those of you who don't know the Binding of Isaac, and that sounded really weird too, yes please, heal, much better. Those are like basically insta-win items. If you have them, you're as good as one. It's very hard for the game to screw you after that. What does that do? Repair all drones. Don't have a drone right now. So the button A. Don't get me wrong, I love the drones, and I hope to be able to show you one. But in case I don't, basically they're just little things you pay money and they follow you around. If they get destroyed, you have to pay money for them to keep following you around. All told, pretty good system. I quite like it. Oh dear, that's not a friendly person. What else to say? Frankly, that's pretty much the gist of the game. It's not a particularly complicated game, all told. I'm not really sure how much depth there is, because the choices, that there really aren't any. Buy stuff if you have the money. If you don't, then you don't. Pretty simple. But I suppose again, it's like the Binding of Isaac. It's all about seeing all the different combinations, seeing if you can speedrun it, seeing if you can just sustain the first level until it gets to the hardest and then beat it. There's got to be a thing for that. If there isn't an achievement, there's got to be somebody who has done it or tried to do it and failed. Maybe I'll be the first person in the world. Maybe I'll upload a 3-hour video of myself doing exactly that. Spoiler alert, I'm not going to do that, but I could. I probably couldn't because it's probably impossible, but I could try. I'm not going to, because that also sounds like a complete waste of time, but maybe. I should probably work on actually beating the game, and then maybe I'll do some like crazy challenge videos on this game. 177 HP for the next... Oh, this is a life sacrifice place. Gave me nothing, and I'm not waiting here till I regen to 265. Let's move on. Uh-oh. No, Mr. Evil, green, globby person. Don't murder me. Oh, there's a drone. There's a drone. What is it? What is it? It is a normal drone. You can have at least 3 of them. I have seen 3 before. Oh, there's another one down there. I need 90 to get it. Oh, a shop. Sometimes you come across these. If you pick one and the others disappear. Simply. What is that and why is it so expensive? Missile drone, I assume. Never seen one of those. Very expensive. Kind of wish I took that drone kit that repairs them now. Feel like that would have been very useful. But never mind. How do I get to the teleport? I don't want to use the teleporter yet. I haven't got the money for that. I haven't got the items for that. In hindsight, I probably should have been fighting. Up till now, I'd probably have a bit more money. What should that give me? Not enough for the shop. Come on. I've got the healing item. So this is how most of the game goes. Of course, you have to be constantly aware that you are on a time limit, as I just remembered that I am on a time limit. Oh god. What item? Let's go with this item. This is a... Didn't get it. This is a heal quickly when standing still for 2 seconds. Quite nice. Of course, use up time and the enemies just get harder and harder and harder and harder and harder. And that's not necessarily a good thing for the player. That is a particularly terrible thing in almost all circumstances. Mind you, I don't know if it like hits... I don't know if it like maxes out at a certain point or if it just keeps going indefinitely. So I can imagine that if you ever got to a position where you're good enough at the game to like survive maxed out, time would cease to be a problem. And otherwise the only reason it's a problem is if you're trying to beat the game before it like maxes out because you don't believe you can do it maxed out. I don't know. Because maybe to survive maxed out you need a certain amount of items, so you're still going to want to reassert and... You know, you're still going to have a certain level of items before you before it gets too difficult. So you can't just let them, you know, you can't just take damage and lose the whole time while time's going on and not getting items. I mean, right, so there's a few different ways of thinking about it and debating. I'm sure the people will debate the benefits of going slowly and getting as many items out of each level as you can versus people who say, no, just go straight for the teleporter and run and never look back. Probably people on both sides. I haven't played this long enough to have an informed opinion sort of person. Informed enough for video impressions thingy-mabob, so don't you be shouting at me, but yeah, that's this I have no idea. I don't know. I really don't know. Don't ask me. Personally, I just play knowing that I will probably lose in the second world anyway, because I've never got past the second world. Surprised I've got this far. Oh my god, this is probably where I die. There's too many of them. Oh, something die. I want money. Oh, I actually have enough money for that missile drone. Out of my way. Out of my way. Uh-oh. Well, this isn't a place to be. We'll do it. We'll stand still for 2 seconds and get that extra health stuff that was supposed to come my way. That'll do. Oop. Oh dear. Nope. It's failed. I failed. Oh, jump. It's not jumping. It doesn't want it enough. Maybe if I go up, I can go over. Yes, 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 yes. You want to kill me, I get it. Just leave me alone. Where was it? I know it was all the way to the right, I think, the missile drone. This music's actually pretty awesome. I honestly hadn't listened to it until I started playing this, until I started recording this video. Until now I've been playing this on silent, just as get an idea of it. Okay, that's quite effective. That's a lot longer range. Huh. I feel this is going to be worth my 200 and something dollars. Are there more items down here? Let's find out. Ooh. Where? Okay, I know this one is one that gives you passive money. I don't know what this one is. Receive it? Oh god, I don't know what it is. Ooh, there's another drone. Ooh. Come on. Come on, let me up. Let me up. Let me up. There we go. Okay, I have no idea what that sort of first aid kit thing does, because I did not get to read it, but never mind. Someday I will know, because I think it's healing me every time I take damage, maybe? Yeah, maybe. Alright, well there's 3 drones, I know you can have that many. I don't actually know if you can have more, I've never seen it. I thought I did, I thought it was capped once because I didn't seem to be able to get any more, but in hindsight I think I might have just been repairing one as opposed to anything else. Hold on, let me actually land, maybe I go... I'm trying to figure out if you go higher after landing. Oh, let me up. Maybe it's because I'm taking damage. It's not letting me go as fast. Let me up. God damn this thing. Let me up. Let me up. Let me up. Oh, there we go. It's because I wasn't holding space before. That could be a thing. Oh, yeah, you can't shoot while on a ladder thing. It's not really a ladder. Could be. It isn't. It's a vine. Sometimes it's a ladder, I think, or a rope, or something. Not a ladder though. Never a ladder. Okay, this is getting quite deadly. Is there anything else I can buy before I go to the exit? May as well at least try and get as powerful as I can before triggering whatever giant thing comes and murders me. Still awesome music. Anything else I can buy? I'm on hard difficulty, I really don't want to spend much longer. I'd quite like to show everybody the third world, although actually it does seem to be randomised every time what sort of setting it is. I've seen several different ones for the first one. Attack faster at low health. Well, it's something. I suppose for most of the boss fights I'm likely to be at low health, so I'm assuming it'll come in useful. Right, let's go over this way, see if there's maybe some last little thing I can pick up. And then just hit the boss. Isn't looking promising. boss was over here? Yes. Okay, 90 seconds. Ancient Wisp banished and chained. Let us survive the 90 seconds and then go fight. Seems to be the better way of doing it, I think. This is easy. Apparently they're not interested in fighting me. I suppose I should go fight. I mean, they're going to be spawning and everything, but it's just a bit dull if I don't. Oh, Lord. Oh, did it? No, go away. So many of them. I regret my decision. I should have just hid forever. Well, I'm managing to stay at high health for most of this, so that's good. Okay, wait till I can roll so I get the invincibility, then move, do the AoE, do the shots, roll. Oh god, the boss is over there. Get away from me. Slightly less deadly on this level, so we'll probably stay here for a moment. Oh no, I think one of our drones is getting injured. I don't know if they repair themselves. They might do. I have no idea though. Okay, there's the 90 seconds. So now we just have to kill every last thing on the entire level. You know, nothing too difficult. $48 more. Just 40. I mean, just 48. That's not. Yeah, that's not much to ask, is it? They're actually being very reasonable about this whole thing. Oops, onto very hard, or it's about to go up to something harder. I'm not sure. Ooh. Maybe it stops there. I don't know. I'll look back at like 20 minutes or something, see what it is then. Oh, you do level up. Not entirely sure what that does. It does something though. It's definitely something. It's always something. Oh god, this game is quite difficult. Even if I'm making it look easy, trust me, this is requiring far more concentration than I would normally like in a game I do an Indie Digest on. Oh, I should have just done Stanley Parable. Next time. I don't know. I don't know if I should do Stanley Parable. I feel like, firstly, everybody already knows they should get it because it's an amazing game and everybody knows it. But also, I don't want to give anything away. I could just do like a quick run through of, like just do a follow all the instructions playthrough or something, but then I'm also not really showing the beauty of the game, which is in the what happens when you don't and that sort of thing. But then I am giving stuff away and there's no point in playing it if you know what's going to happen. Oh dear, let's go up here and kill stuff. Going crazy, I think I may actually, oh god, may actually get onto the third world, which I have never done before. Oh my god. This is supposed to be like a 10-minute video, for God's sake. Oh, it's going to take forever to process. God damn my elite skills. Oh god, these guys do a lot of damage, I have to say. I wish at least one of them would die. There we go. Alright, get the health from this. Get the health from that. Oh boy. This is where the mob was, the swarm was, the great host of the evil banished. I don't know, that could be the name of something. Was there something to buy on the other side? There wasn't, was there? Cleared out the level in terms of purchasables, I do believe. I just wish I did more damage in general. Well, I'm halfway through the amount I had to kill. Oh boy. Oh god, oh god. Oh, that nearly killed me. That nearly killed me. Oh no! Ah well. Oh, I unlocked something. This item will I drop. No idea what it is. Okay, thank you ladies and gentlemen for watching the Indie Digest on Risk of Rain. It is an excellent game. I would highly suggest purchasing it if you like a bit of mindless yet surprisingly intense fun. So, I've been Ding, thanks for watching, and I shall see you next time.